So how jammy am I? I'm at Chapel House campsite. I was camping just here on this bit of grass here, and talking to the guy, I decided actually I was going to go to Stonehoff originally, but then I just worked out the mileage today and it's way too much and I'm feeling pretty tired, to be honest. So what I've decided to do is go to Winshields, which is about 6-7 miles away, which then makes tomorrow's day, instead of a 24 miler, it turns it into an 18-19 miler, which is doable, you know. Also, we'll have eaten more food by then, so the pack will be a bit lighter. And so I'm chatting to him about it, the guy Andy here, and he said, "Oh, don't worry, I can drop your pack off if you like to Winshields, and then you can have a few hours without your big pack." So he's just giving me a day sack, and I've just got like a little bit of food and water. Got my rucksack over there, and in a minute he's going to come back, take my rucksack, and I basically have 2 or 3 hours walk free, like a spring lamb, which is good because it's going to be up and down quite steep bits because it's Hadrian's Wall, so you have to keep going up the kind of turret bits, maybe, I don't know. So I got a few snacks, a bit of bread to keep me going, and some water obviously. It's pretty hot now, and it feels like a bit of a holiday for me actually. So yeah, just gonna take it easy today, maybe wash some clothes later, almost like a rest day before tomorrow, because the other option was to wild camp, and I really don't feel comfortable with that unless I really have to. And everyone keeps going on about how great Winshields is. They've also got a shower. There's no shower here, although the people are lovely, and they brought a flask of hot water this morning to make tea and porridge with, which just saves on fuel. Plus they let me use some of their old gas bottles that other people have left behind, so that also helped. So it's going to be really good, nice pleasant day, which is what I was hoping and what I was needing. My legs feel pretty good now, but I know that if I put the pack back on, it probably wouldn't take long for them to start hurting, so I feel pretty blessed. So there is Chapel House Farm. Hospitality incredible, that's the place. So this is Thirlwall Castle, just passing. A little bit of information about it here. So this is Hadrian's Wall, built in 122 AD. Amazing, no? It's still there. It's quite touristy here, as you can hear. A lot of people around. Amazing views today because we keep going high and then low and then high. You can see Hadrian's Wall kind of bumping off into the distance there. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell the pine trees. It's coming to this little wooded section. It looks quite dark in there, doesn't it? There's not a lot growing on the ground. Oops. So I can't explain the joy of not having my pack on today. It's so easy to go up the hills. I feel like I'm flying up there. My legs still like ache a bit and stuff, and my feet do, but it's really helping me having a day off the pack today. And I'm just really enjoying the walk. It's very much steep ups and steep downs, so I feel like I'm protecting my knees a bit as well. I've still got the sticks with me, which is probably, I'm the only one I see with sticks. All the other ones doing Hadrian's Wall, none of them have sticks. But yeah, I'm actually slower going than I thought because of all the steep bits. But that's okay because I've got plenty of time to get there. So there's no rush. I can just really enjoy the walking and not be complaining about how much food I bought. Ants don't seem to have any fear here. They come right close to you. So this is an old quarry where they used to quarry whinstone, or dolerite as it's also known, and they've taken away more or less this whole section of Hadrian's Wall because they were quarrying for that stone because it's particularly hard and good in roads, and because it's particularly hard, some rugged pieces have been left behind because the other kinds of stone will get worn away or wash away, but the dolerite gets left. So that's what you can see there. There's a lovely section of the Hadrian's Wall, quite a peaceful stretch. Not too far from the campsite now, I think. This is really lovely, pleasant walking. It's a very nice day, it's hot, no pack. It's fascinating, isn't it, how it's just managed to stay here for so long. So here's one of the bases of one of the many turrets that they put along the wall. They reckon it could have been a tower like this with several stories that provided accommodation for the soldiers. I think I'm actually starting to take amazing views a little bit for granted, so I need to stop and remind myself that they are indeed amazing. Pretty much all the way around as well. There's the next section of Hadrian's Wall up there. So I've started heading down now off Hadrian's Wall. I think that's the place that I'm going to be staying at in front of me, just in front of the road. I know it's this side of the road. There's a field of cattle there. I think I have to walk through that field of cattle and then it's there. I can't see any tents though, but maybe they're on the other side. So I thought I'd picked a good spot, but it seems that I'm on top of a flying ant's nest. Just did some laundry. I've got a washing machine here, which is just brilliant because everything's more or less dry straight out of the machine, to be honest. But I'm just invaded by ants. They're everywhere. Also got a crane fly inside somewhere. Flew around the corner of the inner tent. So I guess I've got some beating to look forward to later as it flaps its wings all around while I'm trying to sleep. Other than that, I've got this tremendous view of Hadrian's Wall over there. That's the bit I'm going to tomorrow. I came off it just there, so I have to walk just up there, that hill, and carry on. Lovely camping spot. So it's so nice having everything clean, even wash my hair, wash my clothes. I think the ants are licking them cleaner, maybe. Anyway, so I'm pretty pleased that I stopped here. It took me 4 hours to get here today, so that was plenty. My legs were tired. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to leave really, really early. I'm going to try and get out of here. I think they're landing on me as well. I'm going to try and get out of here between 6 and 7 in the morning and go to Bellingham, which is probably about 18 miles, so it's a big day. It's the last biggest day. The other days are going to be more like 14, I think. So Bellingham is the last place where it has a shop. So I've got it all planned out with my food. Basically, I've kind of got sorted. If I eat out twice, I'm absolutely fine for food. So hopefully my pack won't actually have to get lighter. Won't have to get heavier, sorry. It will get lighter, which is going to be really good. I'm slightly anxious about Saturday night. It's now Wednesday, so I've got 4 days of walking left. Saturday is the last night, and it involves going up into the Cheviots and wild camping. And from what I've heard, because we've had hardly any rain, there's no water in the streams up there. So I'm going to have to carry, I just said, didn't I, that my pack's going to get lighter, not heavier, but Saturday might be an exception if I have to bring the water for Saturday and Sunday, that's going to be a lot. So I'm going to have to try and work out how to do that. I'm going to have to buy another bottle, probably, and see how much I need. I don't know. Hope it works out. I'm sure it will. So I'm going to get a good night of rest. Just had my dinner, which is a trusty pot noodle. It's not great, is it? Looking forward to getting back and eating some proper food again, to be honest, like roasted veggies and things. Just having a cup of tea, and then I'm going to go and clean my teeth and sort myself out, and I should be in bed early tonight, fast asleep.